Hi, and welcome to today's episode of PIRL News Broadcasting, Physics in Real Life. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Alyssa, and today's topic is the Olympics.
We're going to be focusing on the physics of women's bobsledding.
Let's take a look. The sport of bobsledding can be described as when 2 or 4 athletes use a 4-runner sled, or a bobsled, down a natural or artificial ice ramp.
The physics that make bobsledding successful are centripetal force, impulse, momentum, and the neglection of air resistance.
The formula that best describes the sport of bobsledding is the impulse formula. Ft equals mv. In other words, momentum equals mass times velocity. When the athletes first push off, they only receive a short amount of time to apply as much force as possible to increase their velocity and momentum. Furthermore, by adding the team members to the bobsled, the weight of the sled increases, which also increases the momentum. Heavier bobsleds tend to reach higher speeds. Now here, we'll see that when the racers jump into the sled, they lean their bodies forward to increase their force and momentum of the bobsled. Here you can see that the team members are applying a lot of force, and when they get in, they already start off with 30 miles an hour.
Now, how does the bobsled neglect air resistance? It's the way that the bobsled is designed. First, the bobsled is designed to have a pointed tip, like this one right here. Second, another way to neglect air resistance is when the athletes hop in the sled and they duck their heads down so you can barely see them. This allows the air to go right over them. As you can see, they hop right in and they duck down so that the air goes above. Finally, a last way to neglect air resistance is with what the athletes wear. As you can see, they wear a super tight jumpsuit. This allows no air resistance on the body.
Centripetal force is also a factor in the physics of bobsledding. The ramps on which the bobsledding takes place is curved like the letter C. Therefore, if the bobsled is traveling too high, it will travel at a faster speed, but it will also travel a longer distance. Oppositely, if the bobsled is too low, their speed will be low, yet their distance will be shorter. Therefore, the driver must aim to be in the center of the track. Here, you can see that the USA's bobsled is almost directly in the middle, which is why they did so well.
This concludes today's episode.
Today, we learned about the physics behind women's bobsledding. This included impulse, momentum, air resistance, friction, and centripetal force.
Join us next time on Physics in Real Life. We'll be focusing on roller coasters, potential and kinetic energy behind scenes.